Hi, it's me, Melody Sings Facade.
And I'm Mayday. And you're watching
The Break Check! Happy Pride. And we're back. And also, happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there.
All the daddies. All the daddies.
My daddy in Pomona, my daddy in Colton, my daddy in San Bernardino, my daddy in Riverside, my daddy in Ontario, my daddy... I'm just kidding.
I got hoes.
I got hoes.
Hey.
In different area codes. Area codes. Hoes.
I got hoes.
No, but I'm just saying.
No,
I
yeah.
want daddy and it's in Ontario.
Period.
What did you do over the weekend? What did you do with your dad?
Well, since I have no dad,
Bitch, shut
I
the
went
fuck up.
out and was a travesti, you know. No, I didn't celebrate Father's Day. No.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, I had brunch, and then after brunch, I went straight to...
I was brunch. Did any daddies go?
Yeah, there was daddies. It was like half daddies, half birthdays. And then got out of drag, drove to Monterey Park because we were celebrating over there at my sister's house. And we made homemade enchiladas, rice and beans. And I brought homemade cheesecake from Albertsons.
I'm fucking...
But it was
not Albertson.
It was delicious.
Period. All right, so let's get into the episode. We start with Rupaul coming in and...
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. He's telling the girls the challenge for today, and it's going to be an improv challenge.
Yes.
So Kohana girl, you in danger.
And she knows it too, because she's like...
She says, shit.
She's like, fuck.
But yeah, I thought it was a really interesting challenge because the challenge is... What like a crime investigation. Yes. Yeah, so it's like one of those crime shows, but skit, parody, you know, all of that.
And it was good.
Yeah, I was like, that's a really good challenge. And then they incorporated Miss Lil Pound Cake.
Oh my god.
Which, I mean, iconic, like.
Yeah, and she looks still like the same.
Yeah.
I feel like, how the fuck did they put her somewhere and like keep her in a room or something?
I'm sure. Oh, I'm so sure. They probably thought like, this bitch is gonna outlive all these hoes.
Because I feel like it was like the same exact one.
Yeah, the makeup, everything. Yeah. I mean, listen, season 5 was my favorite and that's iconic to me too, so. But yeah, what did you think about the challenge?
I liked it. You know, like I wasn't really sure on like how it was gonna go down because you never know. They get the script, they read the parts. Oh, I want to be this one, and I want to be that one. And I was like, what's going on? Like I'm trying to think like in the future, like how is it gonna go down?
Yeah, because even when they were reading the scripts, I wasn't really understanding it. I was like, well, I don't really see those shows.
Do you think that you would do well in this challenge? Like you gotta be on your feet, you gotta think quickly.
I don't think so, because, you know, in my regular life, when I have, you know, like in a job interview, when you have to public speak, all of that, it's like deer in headlights for me. I'm like, you know, so I don't think so. But now, you know, I mean, I hosted a show. I hosted a show for a while, and that kind of like I learned a lot by doing that. But it's not obviously like fully an improv, like, you know, but. You know, I did learn how to be quicker with my thoughts and my thought process and letting it all out. But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. You?
I think I would do well in it. I think I'll be like really happy if she told me that. Like, I'm like, okay, like this is my time to shine and show them I could be really funny, even if, you know.
You know, I know you. I know you so good. Like you. A woman of many voices and characters, you know, like yeah, I feel the same. I feel like you would kill it.
I hope I would.
Yeah, and like I said, this challenge is so good because you could do so much with every single character that they have because it's like open to interpretation. Like, You could do anything.
You know, like hosting a show gives you practice for this kind of this challenge. Doing this, the break check helps us.
Yeah.
You know, let loose and be ourselves, and you know, be fun, having fun.
Yeah.
You know,
talking to the void.
Yeah.
You know,
and you know, a lot of things.
Yeah. So
I think you would do good. You would just have to like let loose and just be like, bitch, pray to the gods.
Yeah, but I don't. That's very hard for me, especially because I know how I get. Like it's so bad. Even when I'm trying to speak in Spanish with like my grandmother or someone that, you know, like even it's so bad. I started talking like that little boy. Do you remember? I know y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
So let's get into this tea, honey, because it is spilling over and the drama is dramatic. Specifically by one hoe. But let's start. So they sit down, they get those papers, they're looking at the rolls, and everything is going, you know, like, hey, I would like this. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. I think Lala Ree and Alexis Michelle, they both liked something. And then Alexis was like, okay, it's fine, take it.
Right.
So Lala Ree got her part. I think Jimbo got her part right away. Kahana, I think, got her part right away.
Well, they asked her, like, what do you connect with, Kahana? Kahana was like,
my house.
I don't know.
Then
Candy.
Candy versus Alexis. Alexis and Candy want that part. Candy is like automatically saying, well, that's the part for me. There's no other part, like, period. So it's mine. And Alexis gets mad. Well, not mad, but she's like, girl, well, you can't be doing that, you know? Like, you can't just say that's your part.
Right.
And then the tension gets high. You know, like, the energy starts getting all out of whack. And then at some point, Alexis just gives up, right? And she says, I don't want to start any problems, so go ahead and have it, right?
Yeah. And then maybe about a few minutes later, she just, like, she starts, you know, crying like she does.
Meryl Streep.
Girl.
In the off Broadway of Les Miserables.
But you know what? Like, I get what she was saying and I get what Candy was saying. I'm not saying like I'm picking sides, but I got what they were both, you know, yapping about. But, you know, to go into, like, crying like that, like, crying like she's crying like someone died in the family.
Girl.
I'm like, girl, it's a part.
Girl.
It's a part, girl.
But listen, if you're always flexing and boasting about how you're that Broadway queen, you're that girl for the stage, for the actress, the you know, like, you should be comfortable with any role, right? You know, like, you should be like, okay, like, I really wanted this part, but, you know, like, I can't bark as loud as this pug. So let me just, you know, lay low and get whatever, because at the end of the day, I'm comfortable with what the fuck I do, and I'm like selling anything, right? You know, that's the way I see it. You know, that because she came in like that, and Candy did that her season, and she's gonna do it again. You know, like what do you expect from her?
And then Candy like gets up and she's like, "Oh, I'm not. I can't do this."
Which I
can't do this. And I was like, "Oh my god!" While she's crying.
Oh,
and Jessica and Jim were like, "It's okay."
Yeah. But I feel like you would do the same. You'd be like, "Girl."
Yeah, but like now like thinking ahead of time, like watching the sitcom. You know, what's her name? Candy? No.
Alexis.
Alexis didn't have a big part. So I'm like, you know, like I wouldn't be wanting that part either.
But I believe in what they say. There's no such thing as small parts, just small actors. I believe that.
I mean, look.
I believe that.
No.
Yes.
Not in this.
Girl, how many movies have you seen?
No. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this reality TV show. RuPaul does not give equal
opportunity.
I mean, not RuPaul. The people who make the script does not give like shine to everybody. They kind of sabotage one or two. They have to have a bottom two.
Yeah.
So she could only do so much with the character.
Yes and no.
Yeah, she looked good. She looked like, you know, the part, I was like, yes, but at the end of the day, there was not that much, like, she had the least. She came at the end and she was there the least. Where Jessica and Kahana were there the whole, from the beginning to the end.
But that doesn't mean that just because you have so much, that doesn't mean like, oh, that's a good part. Any role that you get is a double-edged sword. Either you get it and you know what you have to do to like have that impact, or you just don't know what characterization to use. And
yeah, but like, look, if I got that part and then they said, okay, Melody, you're in two scenes, and those 2 scenes are done in 5 minutes, girl, that's not much footage you could give me. Well, Jessica and Kahana I've been waiting for them for an hour for my scene to come in because she came at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever comes at the end, you gotta like be Grant, and either you're not or you are.
I mean, I see that. I totally see that.
So like when you come at the end, you're like, oh fuck, like now you're even more nervous. Now you got to think, I have to improvise. I have to think of other things.
Oh yeah. Oh, like oh, someone already did this.
Yeah. So like
someone already used that. I see that. So at the end, Alexis decided to just say, "Girl, Candy, take it." No tears left to cry. Just kidding. Yeah. She said, "Here, you know what? Take it. It's fine. Let's move on." So they move on, and it's time to get ready for the gig. And while they're getting ready,
it was so weird when they were getting ready. Kahana just like, I don't know, maybe she was like thinking to herself, and all of a sudden, like her persona changed.
Yeah, she looked defeated,
and she was like, you know what? I can't do this. And I get what she's saying, because like she has not been doing good since episode 1.
Yeah.
She's kind of been going like, and she's probably like, I'm not an actress. But she is. Every drag queen is an actress,
Yeah.
But she just needs to have more confidence. She's a bad bitch coming from Vegas.
Yes,
she's a great entertainer. She looked good. She has been bringing great looks so far.
I think she's one of the tops, in my opinion.
She's just been like, a little bit, but I still love her. Anyway, so she gets in her head, and she's like, bitch, I'm gonna leave. I can't do this. She walks out, and then Alexa starts crying again. No, I'm just kidding.
You had to stop.
It's these times.
Oh my God.
My mom left me at a bus stop when I was 3.
What's that one rhyme?
I can't think about it. Roses are red. Oh fuck! I can't remember.
They're on one of those like drag race ones, but that's.
Are red.
I hate that voice.
I've got to go pee.
My mother lost my sister and myself at a bus stop when I was 3.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. No. Right here.
Roses are red. You make cake with batter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You make roses are red. Drag queens perform at bars.
Oh, come on, Teletubby.
This is.
Roses are red. This is my favorite song.
Go back to Party City where you belong.
Oh.
Roses are red. I live in a constant state of fear.
I'm not the entrance and I'm here to make
Roses are red. My grandpa died in
Such a
Vietnam.
Virgo.
Fuck my pussy with a ring.
Roses are red.
Fuck my
My
pussy.
grandpa died in Vietnam.
Fuck my pussy with a rake, Mom.
Roses are red. He drinks from a cup.
Jesus is a biscuit. Won't let him stop you up.
Roses
So
are red.
dumb.
Wait, but there's one with
Her hair, just bought it. You wanted crazy, you got it. Death drop
He
it. Big
bars.
it. Brits for
That little gay boy that raps. Bars.
Roses are. I'm feeling a bit sickly.
What do you do successfully?
Quickly.
So Kahana starts packing, and people are like, the contestants are looking at her like, what the fuck is she doing?
Not again.
And, you know, and then she leaves. She leaves the workroom. And, you know, everyone's like, what's going on? She wants to leave. And we're like, what's going on? Mm-hmm. And then RuPaul comes in, honey, pissed. She didn't even say, hello. She's like, come here, baby. Come on, child. We need to talk. And I love it.
Precious.
Because I know she's pissed. She's pissed, girl. You can tell she's pissed. She's like, I'm over this bullshit. This is supposed to be fun. I'm not supposed to be bored. This is my nap time. I have to get my fucking ass up to go and record this shit real quick. She's pissed. She's like, I'm trying to eat my Subway sandwich backstage, and these hoes be killing me. Anyways.
Subway sandwich. I love it.
Or El Pollo Loco, because that's what they say. They feed all those Drag Race girls El Pollo Loco every fucking day. That's what they say. So pick me because I love El Pollo Loco.
Okay. She wants double chicken bowl.
With no beans, extra rice, with extra cilantro sauce. I don't care if it's 75 cents. Put it on the tab, baby.
She wants a quesadilla.
I want it wet.
Like
a soup. 2 quesadillas.
2 quesadillas.
And 2 Cokes.
And extra cilantro sauce.
Yes. I want it like a soup.
Yes. She takes shots like the cilantro.
And that's why she hasn't won anything. Because that's not her crown. And we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, so Rue has them all saying a line. She's like, look, this is a TV show. This is supposed to be about fun. Have fun. What else did she say? She says...
She's just pretty much saying like, you know, like, we get it. It's a pressure cooker. This competition is anxiety driven. You know, everyone is on edge. It's normal for people to feel like I'm not doing good. Like, what am I doing here? You know, every thought and every like insecurity is coming to light, and that's normal. But what he's trying to say is that, you know, like, you made that decision to come here and progress and build this brand, you know, like, for lack of a better term, but, you know, to build this brand of yours, you know, this is just another opportunity to grow and to build, you know. Maybe, yeah, you're not gonna win, or maybe you do win, you know, regardless, you know, this is just that push, you know, to get you back into, you know, the mainstream eye and, you know, see what goes from this. But
very positive speech.
Yeah, it was pretty positive.
I feel like everyone changed their mind. Everyone started crying because I'm sure his speech was very powerful, and he was like, you know, Kahana, you're crying, and then she points to Alexa saying, and you've been crying every fucking week. You know,
and then you just see Alexa's like lights a minute, like, yeah,
lifting her leg up.
Fake ass bitch. Anyway,
no, but you know, I feel like everyone changed their mind. Even if people were not worried about the challenge, everyone felt like, I feel like everyone felt rejuvenated and ready to like slay the challenge. I'm glad that Kahana stayed because we don't like quitters.
No,
we don't like quitters.
Girl, it's like you know, when you host your competitions and any other local drag competition, you know, there's always that one queen that is good and she expects to be excellent the whole time, and then when she's not excellent that one night, it's like, oh, I'm trash. What am I doing? I think I'm gonna just quit. And that's not what it's about, you know. Like, every time I do a competition, I always say I'm gonna go in expecting for myself to work as hard to win every challenge. Yeah, I'm not gonna win every challenge, but that's the mindset I need to have, you know, like to win every challenge. And if you have that mindset, you know, at least if you do win, great. And if you don't, at least you did so good that you're safe, right?
Right.
You know, like, but if you're, which I get it, you know, like, we all have insecurities, our mind just goes crazy, and then that beats you down. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, she chose to not waste, but she chose to invest in looks and everything. Like, you know, you have to change your whole life around to come to this competition for All Stars, you know, and then to just be like, oh my God, well, well, I haven't won anything, and like another acting challenge. Oh my God, yeah, I get it, but you know, if you go home, you go home. You know, like just be proud of what you did so far. You know, and unless she's like regretting or like feeling like she hasn't achieved anything, which I feel like she has done so good in the competition, where like if she leaves home now, or even like the episode before, I feel like you did that, girl, you know?
You're talking about Kahana.
Kahana.
Yeah.
I feel like you did that, girl. Like even
Kahana's very like the Roxy Andrews of the season. Like no one is sending her home. I don't want to say it's based on friendship, but you know, it's just up and down.
Because I think that the girls see that she's really trying, and obviously acting and improv and all of that, it's definitely not her strong suit. But
I mean, look, if you want to try out for RuPaul's Drag Race, take a drama class, put yourself in a singing class, you know, improvise class, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As people are saying, oh, you need to learn how to sew. Well, there's other things that you need to be good at too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just sewing.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot to be on that show. So if you want to be like really prepared, that's a good way to be prepared. Thank God. I mean, to be honest, a lot of these queens who audition or are on the show have been in choir. They've been in drama. They've been in band, and that helps them. High school days, middle school days, to be the drag queen that they are right now, to audition, because like I'm sure Jinx.
Oh yeah.
They're all in drama. Ben de la Creme.
Oh yeah.
Like they've already had it in them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like they're perfectly fine. But some people like that hurt, that are not so good, just like Kahana. You know, you gotta be prepared. But she did great.
I think she did. Yeah.
She definitely she went home what? Second in her season?
I think so.
And look, she stayed the first. I feel like a whole brand new, a bunch of drag queen fans have followed her and like her.
Yeah.
From before.
She's definitely gained new fans. She's definitely gained the respect that she went in there looking for. You know? Because like I said, if she went home last week or if she goes home this week, we don't know yet. You know, I feel like, you know, hats off to you. Like you did that. You know, she came in looking bomb as fuck.
Look, you won the first challenge.
Yeah.
And you've been looking good every runway.
Exactly. She wasn't bad in every challenge.
But like when this was like, you know, this was recorded a year ago. So when you're in that predicament in a building, you know, with your sisters, you don't really know how you're going to be perceived in the TV a year from now. She's probably panicking like, oh, I probably sucked and they're going to make me look like shit. And, you know, so she's probably thinking like, I didn't do good, but look, bitch, you slayed. A year from now, you're watching it and you should be proud of your work. Watching it with the fans around you, watching the viewing parties or whatever you're doing, watching it at home, watching it with your mama at Coco's house in Vegas, you should be happy because you've been slaying.
I think so too. She's been slaying. And I'm glad she stayed.
She stayed?
She did.
Okay.
It's not Heidi, girl. We're not worried about Heidi.
Oh yeah, you mean like staying, like she didn't leave. She didn't quit.
Yeah, she did the episode.
Good. So let's get into this maxi challenge. It was called What Happened to Little Pound Cake.
Hell yeah. Who was your standout for you, sis?
I liked Lala Ree and I liked Jessica Wilde.
I agree 100%. At first, when I watched it the first time, I was like dozing off, and I remember seeing like I was falling asleep. It was like night, and I remember Jessica Wilde doing her skit, and from what I remember the first time, she was very like, so I was like, oh, that's kind of boring. But rewatching it again, even though it was kind of monotone, the things that she was saying was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it worked. Like that whole monotone thing was like, she was like very serious about it, but she was talking about how guac is extra. So I said, you know, all that. It was funny. I was like, okay, girl, like that was good. That was good. What about for you, Lala? What do you think about Lala?
Like, you know, she's growing on me because not saying like I didn't really care for her in her season. I liked her, but I like her a lot more in this season.
Yeah.
But she's funny. She made me laugh out loud.
Oh my gosh.
I was as I was doing my face today, I was rewatching it and I'm like fucking dying laughing out loud. With Lala Ree on her like little police cart.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was funny.
I think like every scene she home run. Like home run. Everything was so like I was like she ate all these girls up. Like she really ate all these, and it's I feel like it's a perfect time to really like just start going in because it's like they're getting down to what already like almost a finale, right? Or halfway, you know, like now is your time to like, you know, go and I love to see it. And Lala Ree for me, yeah, she killed it. Who was your bottom?
I don't know. I mean, let me see. I did like Jimbo because of the finger. I thought that was like really creative. You gotta think of something, and she's like, you know, it was cute. I liked her little accent, her look. It was like she made her own like character.
Yeah.
So that was clever. Kahana. She was definitely in the bottom for me. It wasn't bad, but...
It wasn't bad.
But she just needed to create more of a character that was more memorable. Alexis Michelle...
I feel like hers was like, the first joke that she said was like, okay. And then it just went like...
Yeah, you know, but she definitely looked the part when she was coming down the hallway with...
Yeah.
I was like, yes, like... She definitely knows how to style herself as a character. Whatever she does, I think so. She's really good at that. Candy, Candy was funny. She was in the bottom for me, but like safe bottom.
Like middle of the road, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was good. Like her like,
Yeah, she had her little moments.
Like her reactions and her face expressions, they were more funny for me. But Jessica Wilde, I was laughing out loud. And Lala Ree, I was laughing out loud.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I know. 100%. Like, it's so cool that Lala Ree was like, I'm gonna be the extra bitch, blah, blah, blah. And it worked for her. And then you see Jessica Wilde, like, being that serious, like, no. Like, I believed her, you know? Like, there was a sense of, like, me believing, like, oh, damn, like, she's speaking from her heart, you know?
Yeah, like I'm surprised they didn't even like bust out laughing because I would have been busted.
Yes. It was good. It was so good. Like the contrast, the characterization choices were so like opposite, but they both worked and they were the top for me too. And Jimbo was close, but I mean,
yeah,
the girl. I mean, they really were like, no, I'm trying to win.
Look, like you know, people who would do well in this watch these kind of shows. Like, I'm sure Lala Ree watches Forensic Queens, like, you know, stuff like this at home. It's very like Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Very like Court, like, what's that show?
Unsolved Mysteries.
Like, kind of like that, Unsolved Mysteries. There's another show that Jasmine Simone likes watching, but I forget.
Two Girls, One Cup?
No, it's about court, and it's like and the beginning. It's like a series. The beginning of it's like dum dum like
Law and Order.
Law and Order. It's very like Law and Order. That's what it gave me a little bit, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
It gave me Law and Order.
Yeah.
And I'm hooked on that show. It's really good. It's like in the black and white and like going back in the interview, I was like, okay, I get it. They did a good job. Kudos to the production of this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they got money.
Yeah.
I mean, they better shit, all those Emmys.
Well, all the writers were working. Now they're on strike.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Another.
Support the writers, because if y'all don't, we're going to get shit TV shows. Y'all remember what they did to Heroes back in the day. Let's not talk about that.
Heroes?
Yes. Heroes, you never saw that show?
Like, I know Heroes, like the restaurant.
Period. Yeah. Shout out to Heroes.
Heroes. Also 91.
Riverside.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but towards the end of the forensic series, you see Lala Ree. It's not Lala Ree, it's RuPaul. RuPaul's a boy, a man. And, you know, she's dressed up as the security guard. And I was like, you know, I didn't even notice until my friend told me, oh, that's not Lala Ree. I said, yeah, it is. And I had to like look and I'm like, oh my God, that's RuPaul. And it was funny, like, you know, I'm sure he had a good time.
Oh yeah, the time of his life.
Yeah.
It gave me very like season 1, like let me contribute to this project because
it gave me season 6 with Bianca. Was it Bianca?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, she better.
Oh yes,
and then
yes.
Like, RuPaul came in and he was like,
yeah.
Like I don't know, like I feel like
we love those moments.
He doesn't do that.
Yeah,
he hadn't done that in a long time, so I was happy. Like you know,
we're glad that his hips still work. And he was able to crouch down. Yeah.
No, but it was funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to her. Okay, so let's get into this runway. Category is Miss fill in the blank.
And I am Miss Pride.
Okay. Happy Pride.
And what are you, baby?
I am Miss Queen because I didn't know what else I was gonna be. And listen, I don't have a sash, but I wear it on my neck. Look.
Hey, cause she gives good neck.
Cause I'm the queen of neck.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wanted to give listen, I haven't won many competitions. This is not my crown. Shout out to Kelly K. Doll. Cause she let me borrow this crown. I didn't win this, you know. Sister, how many crowns have you won? You've won a couple.
I have 24.
Not a couple. You've won a few. Let me say it right.
I started drag in 2008, so 2014 I got my first crown, and I had won a 14-week competition at Menagerie in downtown Riverside. It was throw down, drag down, hoe down. I don't know. It was a long ass fucking title, and. Yeah,
which other one?
And that was my first one. I had won lip service at the Abbey that same year. No, a year after. And then I won multiple finales at 340 in Pomona. What else? I won Facade at
you did
season 2 at Hamburger Mary's.
Oh yeah, season 2.
Hamburger Mary's Long Beach. And then I went back to 340 and did like another competition there, and I won that there. And then I came in second at Toucan's Tiki Lounge.
Okay, that don't count.
This past I know it don't count, but
and she's actually with a crown right now. She's just sitting on it. But this bitch is a winner, and I have only won one, which was last year. Yeah, Hamburger Mary's Ontario, called Mary's Next Top Host.
Yes.
I didn't win a crown. I won a rhinestone microphone.
Because she was the brand new host. Yes. And then she also, she slayed. If you guys want to go watch some old videos of her at Mickey's, she slayed in 2015.
No, that was 2014. Yeah, we both did it.
Yeah, we both, but she slayed more. She slayed, obviously, she should have won the whole competition because she won the most. But she slayed, but she also did Facade too in the season after me, and she also slayed.
And I should have won that one too. but you know.
It's politics.
Yeah, and luck. I'm gonna cry now.
Alexis. Let's talk about RuPaul's look when she comes out. She is slaying.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, she just looks better and better and better. I love the wig. Yeah. I love the styling. I loved that like her pussy is snatched all the way up.
I love that too.
Yeah, she's like, whoever's styling her, kudos. Green light, bitch.
I think Raven is definitely the one like that. Like, girl, that body needs to be tighter, honey.
Yeah, I feel like she's like, here, wear this and wear this belt, and do this hair. because I feel like it's already that. I didn't want to say it, but you said it. So
No, I see. No, I see it. Like, yeah, I see it. The body is snatched.
even the fishnets.
Yeah.
The fishnets are very Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is, girl.
Correct.
Gold star, but I'm not gonna dance because my crown's gonna fall. So,
All right. So first up, we have Miss Jessica Wilde, and she is Miss Sausage Party. She comes out with a beautiful sequins dress. Hair is coiffed. She has a crown, and she has like a bunch of sausages.
yeah, a bunch of sausages
on her head. And like all over her. I love it. It was hilarious. It's like, you got to poke fun at sometimes at the challenges, and this was a challenge to like be funny and have a good time. And I'm glad that she did this. What about
She said, I'm holding all these sausages because I'm a wiener.
Oh yeah. Very her. Like it's so like her brand.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
I will say that I feel like she just kind of had this in her closet, and she said, like, she ran with that one idea, like, I'm a wiener. Oh, wiener, like Tata, blah, blah, blah. And then she came up with this concept, like on the quicks, because it looked a little haphazard for me and a little like middle of the road. It was a good idea, but I just think like the execution was I. But I think that the idea itself really like helped her.
Yeah, like the little like extra shit that she had.
Yeah, totally.
I give her a green light.
All right, green light. With that being said, I'm gonna give it a yellow light. I'm gonna give it a yellow light. Just because the execution was like, it really didn't hit the mark for me. But she slayed regardless.
Okay, work.
So next up we have Kahana Montrese, and she came out as Miss Tired Ass Showgirl. And I mean, I like the idea was like, all right, cool. I think was what overall, I mean, I think she just looks fucking amazing. Like there's not much to say. Like she just looks fucking amazing, That's all I can really say. I mean, she looked gorgeous, stunning. The hair is delicious. The dress looks expensive AF. I think she hit the mark. Was it like a really funny or clever idea? No, but I think she looks expensive. She's been looking expensive.
Look, I think she didn't think she was gonna last this long.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm just gonna wear this gown. I'm a tired ass showgirl.
The hair's cool too. I think like the hair really went with the look, even though it's like very interesting, and I don't know what the hell it looks like ovaries. And
I mean, look, this was a chance for everyone to be funny, and I feel like everyone went the funny route. I think
she didn't go that funny though.
No, I'm saying that I wish that she would.
Oh, you wish that she would have.
Because this was a challenge to be, funny.
Yeah, like give something else.
Like if you're going to say that, maybe you should have came out looking like Fifi O'Hara. Because yeah. Or something. I don't know. I can't think right now. But
you know what? That's such a missed opportunity because Tired Ass Showgirl, she was really orange in her season. Coco Montrese is her drag mom. She should have came out orange like the Cheetos. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. But I think she looks really good though.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Really good. Like if we're gonna go green light, red light, yellow light on the look and the presentation, I'm
gonna go yellow.
Oh,
I don't hate it, but it doesn't give me tired ass showgirl.
But that's like that's a joke. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't like that clever. It was like,
yeah, that's why it's yellow.
Oh.
No.
What am I gonna do? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a green light. I'm sorry. She just looks so good. Kahana.
Yeah, she does look good.
I'm a fan.
And up next we have Miss Lala Ree, and she is Miss Bootlegger.
Bootlegger.
And you know, she coming out ratchet. She coming out real ghetto. And I love it.
I like it too. I feel like
I was like, maybe I wanted a dress, but I didn't mind this.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, the execution wasn't there, but her idea and her story and the presentation on the runway was top notch. Like,
Yeah.
you know, she didn't like. She was smart about it. She's like, let me not like. There's no point in me trying to like spend all this money. Like, the story is gonna carry it, and I feel like it did. You know, if it reminded me of my childhood. You know.
Yeah, she came out with a DVD of Aja.
Yeah, like how would I watch recent movies when I was younger?
Yeah, bootleg.
Bootleg, honey.
Well, you live in Pomona.
My dad told them.
They would be right there in the corner.
Oh.
You wouldn't even have
No, truly.
Like, you come out and then there's the corn on the cob, and then in the corner there's like you could watch a movie and eat dinner at the same time, bitch.
When I tell you,
and then dessert, the ice cream man comes along.
when I tell you, that's literally my childhood. It was first the van with the DVDs, then it was El Lotero, and then it was the ice cream truck.
All $10 right there, dinner.
Honey,
Dinner and dessert right there, $10.
listen. But look at now, I'm a queen.
Still lives in Pomona.
You don't have to say all that. What do you give this, sis?
I give this a green light.
I give it a green light too, how you did that. Nostalgia. Okay, up next we have Candy Muse, and she came out as Miss Red Light. No,
That's real arrogant of you.
she came out as Miss Arrogant, and
the only thing that was giving me arrogant was her face.
honey,
Her face expression.
yeah,
I like the colors of her outfit.
I did too.
I like the hair, but no.
I think-
it was not giving me arrogant.
I think the hair was the winner of this.
Yeah, but that's not enough.
Yeah, that's not enough.
It's not enough. And
Like, what is it giving you though? Like, what is
the
that?
same silhouette every fucking week.
I said it.
And I'm just like, girl, I can tell you've been lying and you need somebody to talk to.
Girl.
I feel like she could only afford 3.5 yards of fabric at each fucking challenge. She was like, I need to get 3 yards of fabric.
I only need 3 yards.
Yeah, it's giving that.
The look is like, I like the look. Don't get me wrong, like, but it's not giving me Miss Arrogant.
Yeah, I don't know what her thought.
The face, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, listen.
I'm not reading it. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
like the face expressions.
Oh, I mean,
Like-
honey, girl. She's been Miss Arrogant since episode 1. Let's be real. But hey, her mug is. I love her mug. It's gorgeous. The outfit in itself.
The hair, yes.
Yeah, the hair gorgeous. The outfit not gorgeous. It's, I don't know. Like, it's giving me like Christmas tree skirt. La Familia Peluche. If you're Mexican, Latino.
Red light.
Yeah. Red light.
And up next we have Miss Alexis Michelle, and she is giving you Miss Man Pig. At first when she came out, I didn't understand it, and then I was like with my friend, and he was like, oh, it's this and this and that, and then I was like, why does he have a bandana in the back?
Yeah.
But I got it.
Do you feel like it was like a lot of ideas in one?
Yeah.
Like too many ideas in one?
Yeah. If you're gonna have like one black glove, I think she should have put the other black glove on.
Well, like I think with like the whole hanky code thing, like, you know, remember back in the day, like, oh, if you had only one piercing on, I don't know what side, that means like, and then if you had the other piercing on the other side, that means like oh, you
And
like
if you had like one dick on the left side of your mouth, no.
Go continue. No, continue.
Oh, teeth.
Oh my god. If you had oh
I don't like it. I mean, I like her. I just didn't like it. I didn't like her idea.
yeah, I feel like
She looked pretty,
yeah, she did look pretty.
but I'm not gonna give it a red light. I was like, it was like okay,
Yeah, it definitely wasn't bad.
yeah, yellow light.
Yellow light?
Come on, cause these earrings are hurting.
Okay.
I need to take these motherfuckers off.
Yellow light. Yellow light. All right, lastly, we have Jimbo, and she came out as Miss Tits McGee. And listen, on brand, I get it. We all get it. We live for it. The gown is great. The tits are great.
The hair's great.
The hair's great. You know, like, no flaw. No flaw. I feel like this whole time, this whole season, like, she's great. Yeah, she was not the greatest in the challenge. You know, the other people were better, but listen.
She didn't suck.
She didn't suck, but we've been seeing Jimbo.
And this outfit doesn't suck either. It's very safe. It's
very safe. But like I said, once again, the idea was good. The idea was good, and it was well executed. And for that, I'm gonna give it a green light.
Me too. Green light.
Good job.
Yes. So the winner is Lala Ree. Do you agree? And it rhymes.
Hey, oh, it does. I agree. 100%.
I agree too. I'm so happy because I think she deserved to win Mommy Dearest challenge. Because I thought she had the best, like, let's Vogue, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, she ate that up too.
Yeah.
She ate that up. Yeah, she ate that up.
So,
but it was her time. It was her time, and it was well deserved. Very well deserved.
Good for her. I'm so happy.
Bottom two.
Bottom two is Alexis and Kahana.
Hercules.
And the lip sync assassin walks in, and who is it? It's Georges.
Oh, Georges. Which she is a lip sync assassin.
Yeah.
In her own, rightfully so.
Yeah.
But in a shocking turn of events, Lala Ree ate that hoe up.
She did.
Which, kudos to her, because I really thought, I was like, oh, Georges is gonna win. Like, damn, they got Lala. They got her, girl. They got her. But she was like, nah, like, I'm gonna get this money. And she got that money. And that means that she also had to decide who went home this week.
And it was, I could tell it was really hard for her.
Yeah.
She takes it out and she reads Kahana's name. And you could tell she was really feeling bad crying.
Yeah. But listen, it honestly, it was her time. It was her time to go. Even though she did her darndest.
Like low key, she should have left a long time ago. But I'm not gonna.
I don't think so. I was really hoping she would make it at least to the finale.
Okay,
I know she wasn't gonna win, but I wish that she would have made it to the finale.
Okay.
That's just me. But I feel like rightfully so. Like, yeah, acting is not her challenge, and she did her best, but it was her time. It was her time. All right, so that was the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video. Make sure to comment. Please comment.
And subscribe.
Yeah, and subscribe. But please tell us how you feel. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And yeah.
And where can we find you on Instagram?
You can find me, again, High Definition Shade on Instagram. And you, sis?
Melody Sings Facade.
Yes. Follow us. Please don't miss any episode. Catch us next week as we review.
And a special shout out, a special thank you to Harold Lopez, The Ember Inside, Top Hatnat, and Anna Caroline.
Yes, thank you for all the kind messages.
Yes.
We love you.
Yes. Oh, wait, before we stop. Look at these earrings, these little like earrings I have. You see them? Pride. Follow Seville Lady Drake on Facebook. She does an auction once a week during the week on her Facebook. She sells beautiful jewelry, custom-made jewelry with her and his wife. And then this hair, What the fuck are you doing? And then this hair is by my sister Ornan. So go follow her on her Instagram page.
That's beat.
Ornan Wigs. You know, it's a little peekaboo of some like color for pride. But yes, and how about you? Where did you find this?
Downstairs on the floor.
As you should.
I'm Donatella Versace. Please do.
But thank you guys.
Yes. Catch us next week. Bye-bye.